Hello and welcome to another video, and I'm in the garden. I'm in a lovely scenic green area, and that is because I'm now a full-time gardener. So it's a big announcement. I've quit my job and I've become a full-time professional landscape gardener, so expect a lot of gardening content on the channel. I'm going to talk about, the videos will predominantly be grass based. I'll talk about like slugs and acorns, so be excited for that. Anyway, I'm about to go to the gym. I'm going to do some squats, deadlifts and back and biceps, but before I do that I want to very quickly talk to you about abs. Okay, also on a very slippery floor, so if I suddenly fall over then bear with me. Yeah, talking to you about abs. So abs, I have abs, right? I have abs. Now they're very average, they're very mediocre, to be fair. Like mediocre is probably quite generous, but I do have visible abs. Now the reason I'm saying this is not to be some kind of like arrogant gimp, but basically I haven't done any specific ab workouts or exercise at all for probably 2 years now, okay? Plus, if you watch my channel, you are aware that I eat a lot of food. I've been bulking for the vast majority of the last 3 years, okay? And I would say my body fat is probably anywhere from 12 to 15%, okay? So definitely on the high side in terms of having visible abs, but I do have them, okay? And the reason for that is that I'm not a wizard, although I can do magic, but I'm not a wizard. It's that I do not deposit much fat, in fact hardly any fat on my stomach, okay? And that's the thing a lot of people need to understand, that having visible abs is almost entirely determined by how much body fat you deposit on your stomach. Now, that is hereditary. Unfortunately, you cannot affect that. So some people would deposit body fat on their chest, some people put it on their bum, on their thighs, and some, unfortunate people put it on their stomach. Okay, but there's not anything you can do about that. It's just what what the kind of the hand you're given. If you want to be annoyed at someone, be annoyed at your parents because it's their genes you've inherited. Maybe punch them both in the face. That's up to you. But that's basically it. If you want to have visible abs, you need to get obviously a low enough body fat so that you can see them. If you deposit fat on your stomach, you need to get your body fat even lower, which is going to be even harder. I know people with a lot less body fat than me, and yet they have almost no visible abs whatsoever, and that is because they are unfortunate enough that they deposit all their fat, or the vast majority of the fat, on their stomach. Okay, so the first thing to think about is that if you want to have visible abs, don't just go mental and do 5 million sit-ups a day. Think about reducing your body fat sufficiently, but think about the toll of that, because obviously doing that is going to impact strength and kind of general muscular size. In order to get visible abs, you need to have a relatively low body fat, and therefore it's going to be hard to get strong and to get big, so bear that in mind. But that is pretty much that. I wanted to quickly address that topic because a lot of people talk about abs. A lot of people will see someone with incredible abs and say, oh, what are they doing, what workout are they doing that's going to give me those abs? Unfortunately, that is not how it works. It is largely determined by your genetics. Some people have really nice symmetrical 8-packs, some people have like uneven 4-pack. That is just, again, that is down to your genetics, and of course down to how much body fat you deposit on your stomach, which again is genetically is dictated by genetics. So with that morbid thought, I will leave you now. I'm going to go and train, and then I'll catch up with you afterwards and eat some food. And I am finished, and I'm back in the place in which I live, aka my house. That was a pretty freaking hard session, I'll be honest. So what I'm doing in this, in case you're unaware, I'm doing like variants of my lifts. So I'll do regular squats, I'll do pause squats, I'll do front squats, and then deadlifts I'll do deficit, pause, etc. And so Monday I do my heavier stuff, and it's the kind of actual like regular competition lifts. And then today, which is Wednesday, I did obviously, as you saw there, some front squats and then some deficit deadlifts. But after the heavy session on Monday, I just feel horrendous. Like, that was hard work. It wasn't very heavy, but you saw on the front squats, I almost dropped it on my last rep. And then the deficit deadlifts, which, I mean, again, they looked okay, but it's just hard work. 8 reps, like relatively heavy, is just hard work. But it's done. That's the main thing. Then I did obviously some pull stuff, so some back and biceps, and that all felt fine. Today, to be honest, it was just a case of getting it done because I wanted to get home. But I still, as I said in my last video on Tuesday, I still regulated and monitored everything, and I still hitting PRs, and all my hypertrophy stuff is going up week by week, which is obviously very good, particularly with the bulk in mind. Also, I imagine if you're wondering what was going on with the Who Likes Short Shorts intro, the clip you just saw of me in the gym answered that nicely. Because I'm getting a lot of stick for these bad boys at the moment. Anyway, I'm home, and obviously I need to eat. I'm very, very hungry. I haven't actually eaten as much today as I would do normally because we had loads of stuff going on at work, and so I still ate a reasonable amount, but like, yeah, probably a good 500 to 1,000 calories down on what I would be normally. Speaking of calories, macros, by the way, if you watched the video I put up on Sunday, the full day of eating, I counted my macros and my calories for the first time in a video ever, apart from a challenge. So if you're interested in the actual macros and calories that I consume on a day-to-day basis, go and watch that. But in terms of the now, this is what we're having. We've got some salmon. Whoa, my God, I knew that was gonna happen. That's a terrible idea. Why did I do that? Got some salmon up there, which you can't see now because the camera's really messed it up. Let's give it a second. Okay, we're back. Got some salmon there, and then some of these awesome dough from wild potatoes there. I've showed those potatoes before. Where's the packet? Let's be a bin raider. Says, where's the potato box? Okay. There is a limit to my bin raiding capabilities, and that exceeds it. So basically, they're just like these dough from wild potatoes from Aldi's. They're really, really good because you can just stick them in the. Oh, they're there. Damn it! Look at there. These bad boys, which are really, really good because you can just stick them in the oven, and they're awesome. And you can also serve them up, and then you can lie to people, dinner guests, and tell them you made them when actually you didn't. Yes, I have that. I'll see you in a second when I am eating it. And here is the food, and it's ready. So I've got quite a lot of these dough from wild potatoes that are really, really good. 1.5 pretty freaking huge bits of salmon. That's from Muscle Foods, by the way. Use the link in my description if you want to buy some cheap meat. And then that is an alien object to me. I think it's called salad. I am not a fan, but I'm going to eat it just to satisfy. It says there's weird salad tendencies. You could call it salad fingers. That is the remnants of the salad. That, by the way, is disgusting in my opinion. Doesn't taste very nice. This is mixed stuff. That's all right. That's avocado, which I literally despise. If you like avocado, sorry, but you're a freak. And that is cucumber, which I like, but I can't be bothered to chop it up. So my technique for eating cucumber is basically this. And then carry on until it's gone. Now, I got a few comments recently. That's horrible. That cucumber tastes really like chemically. Anyway, and that is why you should never eat vegetables. Had a few comments recently, people saying you never eat the food in your videos, you just show it. Firstly, I do sometimes, and secondly, it's quite weird. I feel weird just sitting there eating food in front of you. But just to satiate you freaks, weirdos, perverts, I'm gonna eat some, alright? You happy now? Whoo, that was surprisingly difficult. I think I underestimated how much food I had there. The dough from wild potatoes are very, very like filling and sickly because they're all kind of creamy. So by the end, I was kind of having to force back the urge to gag and throw up because, you know, they were a bit full on. But it's all done. That is in the past. Let's live in the now. And in the now, I'm sitting here with, I've got a decaf coffee there, which is, ow, really hot. I've got a new invention, right? It's called it's like a kettle, but it doesn't boil the water, it just makes the water really hot. I'm going to call it a hottle. I'm going to call it a hottle because boiling water is too hot to drink, right? So I make a boiling drink, I've got to sit there for ages and wait for it to cool down, and then I've got to drink it. Now, I know what you're thinking, why not boil the kettle and let it just cool down for a bit, or boil it and just stop it before it boils? No. I want a hottle, which just does my water to nice, warm, hot temperature without boiling it. Anyway, along with that coffee, I've got, in my crutch area, a banana, an actual banana, some cashews, which I will eat because they're very, very easy, quick, and pretty decent calories. And then, if you watch my day of eating on Sunday, I had some fascinating chocolate ranking system, which I talked you through, and this is the remainder of those chocolates, which I'll finish now. Although there are 2 bounties in there, and bounties are like the devil's chocolate. Like if the devil ate chocolate, which he probably does, because I imagine he's quite fat, he would like bounties. But I'm going to eat them because I need the calories, because as I explained earlier, I'm down on the calorie front for the day as a whole. I'm also in the process of, I pretty much finished writing a massive email to a client, and then I realised I'd written it on my phone, and because I'm quite OCD, I don't like sending big emails back on my phone because the format gets all messed up. If you find that, I find it on my phone, the formatting is all weird, so the text will look weird, or it won't, the alignment will be off or something. So what I'll do is save it as a draft and then go and send it on my computer, which is literally 2 meters that way. I'm just sitting in my chair because I'm too lazy to go up and get it at the moment. I've also noticed a weird print on my window which looks like buttocks, which indicates to me that someone has pressed their buttocks up against my window. Why and how and when has that happened? Anyway, I'll investigate that, but I'm going to leave the video here and leave you there where you are right now, unless of course you stand up and move as I finish this, in which case I'll leave you wherever you go when the video finishes. So I sincerely hope you've enjoyed it, guys. If you have enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you enjoyed the fact that I got mocked by my relatives for wearing indecently short shorts, give it a thumbs up as well, and I will see you tomorrow.